I used to think social media was essentially a force for good, whether it was to initiate the Arab Spring of 2011, or simply as a useful tool for bringing together like-minded people to share videos of ninja cats. Having spent a lot of time thinking about mental health, I even saw social media's much maligned potential for anonymity as a good thing, helping people to open up about problems when they might not feel able to do so in that physical space we still quaintly call real life. Move Fast and Break Things by Jonathan Taplin. Review: The damage done by Silicon Valley. Read more. I also knew from my own experience that it could sometimes provide a happy distraction from the evil twins of anxiety and depression. I have made friends online. As an author, it's also been a great way to test new ideas, and has taken storytelling from its castle in the sky back down to the metaphorical now. #heavy campfire. As someone who often finds social situations mentally exhausting, social media seemed far more solution than problem. Yes, I would occasionally feel that maybe staring at my Twitter feed near continuously for 7 hours wasn't that healthy, especially when I was arguing with an army of Trump fans telling me to jump off a cliff. Yes, I'd see articles warning of the dangers of excessive internet use, but I dismissed these as traditional, reactionary takes. I saw social media naysayers as the first reviewers of Technicolor movies, who felt the color distracted from the story, or were like the people who walked out on Bob Dylan at Newport Folk Festival for playing an electric guitar, or like those who warned that radio, or TV, or video games, or mini-skirts, or hip-hop, or selfies, or fidget spinners, or whatever, would lead to the end of civilization. I remember a Daily Mail headline, "How using Facebook could raise your risk of cancer," which made things even clearer. To be anti-social media was to be hysterically on the wrong side of history. Then I started the research for a book I am writing on how the external world affects our mental health. I wanted to acknowledge the downsides of social media, but to argue that far from being a force for ill, it offers a safe place where the insanities of life elsewhere can be processed and articulated. But the deeper into the research I went, the harder it was to sustain this argument. Besides the Daily Mail screeching about the dangers, other people, scientists, psychologists, tech insiders, and internet users themselves, were highlighting ways in which social media use was damaging health. Even the internet activist and former Google employee Wael Ghonim, one of the initiators of the Arab Spring and one-time poster boy for internet-inspired revolution, who once saw social media as a social cure, now saw it as a negative force.